Oh, look at that! I got good connection.
Did you just go live?
Alright. Yes! I'm not dropping a single frame anymore. Woo! Okay, so I'm back.
Oh, look.
I'm back.
There you are.
Look at me, I'm back. I'm back.
Cool. Talong's back. Yay.
Okay, so let's see how this works. Maybe the ISP was doing like a server restart or something stupid like that. But it appears that it's working again. So let's have a look. They might need to just there we go. Okay. This looks good again. Oops, there's me talking. Alright, so what we're going to do. Alright, Hassam, are you in Discord? So let's see how this works. If I get another ISP issue, like I was where it drops 98%, I might end it. But it's so far, it's cleared itself up. Alright. So, alright, let's see. Now, alright. Commander, are you? Commander, oh, what the hell's Commander? Oh! That's Apple speak. I can come, yeah, come to Discord. Come have a chat with us. Oh, let me go pick you up. You are on Akua, aren't you? So we are going to go find her son. And we're going to abduct him and take him to a happier place.
Oh.
Alright, so...
Okay, so I planted a ton of turrets on my cake now. I don't know how many pink cannons I've got now.
I see a cake.
Yeah? You see? You see the cake?
Hey, look in the sky. Look what's coming at you in the sky.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
I see a giant UFO.
Oh yeah, there's a giant UFO.
And there is
yeah,
a slice of
like that.
cake. Where are you, Assam?
I'm right beneath you.
Oh, you landed right there.
Yeah, I saw a giant cake and I just had to grab a piece.
Yeah, so that is a base. A giant cake. Those aren't cherries. Those are pink turrets.
There are also cherries on the cake though. And the little wooden hut that you see next to the cake, that was my first house. It came with one cannon turret, and I just moved that one to make room for 3 more.
Right, so let's turn the engines off, turn the weapons off.
The soaring noodle. Nice ship name.
Right, so let's... Alright, I can take my helmet off actually. Oh, and the thing about this game as well, I brought the black pudding.
I can show you around if you like.
Yeah, I'm coming down.
I wanna come as well.
My tank. Oh, and you see, I put in jump seats by the store.
Ah yeah, Hassan was the one, the green person with the red beard, I remember.
Who doesn't like a big red beard with a big red?
Oh God! Are you the big red Afro man?
Yep.
Where you? Where you? No, you're not joining. You're not joining my
I'm over
faction.
here.
Look at that! Look at that!
You can join the
coming for you.
Guardians if you like.
Oh, he's gonna chainsaw me. Alright.
He looks like a gigantic red
Yeah.
bear coming at you.
Have some ratatouille. Have some ratatouille. There you go,
Okay, let
ratatouille
me
for
show
you.
you around. So the little house is Ramen Sensei's now. I gave that to him. Well, the original version came with just one turret on top of the.
Oh, is this your sled?
I
Oh, is
added-
this your CV to get around?
Yeah, that's our initial CV. It's gonna be taken apart once we are getting our real ones. But yeah, I added the flag turret, the little sentry guns and the rocket turrets on top.
Yeah, you must see what you must
But
see.
that's not my house anymore. So, well, it's still technically my house because I still can enter it, of course.
Look at me, I'm a
but-
giant Kerbal.
No, I'm a giant Kerbal.
No. Kerbal's don't have that much hair.
Yep. It's the new Kerbal style.
But
Yeah,
the more
multiplayer in this
interesting
game
part is, of course, my cake.
is
And as
great.
everyone can see, all the ships that are mine over here are pink.
I noticed. Yeah, very pink.
How did I carry
Everything
it?
that is everything.
Oh,
that
this
is mine is
your-
pink. Which one?
Holiday carrier.
This is your
Yeah, this is our SV, our little mining. That was the one we were at the moon with at first.
I'm a zombie in the game. I mean, look at this cake. Seriously, a cake.
With guns.
With guns.
Over here, that's just the command area here with the
Alright.
in
Shit,
the
it has
piece
big guns.
in the piece of the cake is just the there are stairs on the other side as well. Someone is hungry or hurt himself.
I'm calling it.
Ah! I want to get in. Oh my
Oh,
God!
it's
The
very,
pink.
very
I can't.
yeah.
Let me out! Let me out! Let me out! Let me out!
In
This
now, he
pink.
wants out. Whatever.
This pink.
This is just the control. It's
Jesus.
basically life support,
No.
boxes, ammo boxes, and stuff.
This pink is just. It's just wrong. Let me go back to my UFO. I can't do this
Look,
anymore.
I closed the door. Is Talon inside still? Oh no, he's outside. Okay.
Ah.
Okay, next thing is my living area. Don't be surprised, it's also pink.
Just look at the cherries and
Wait,
stuff.
this cherry is. Somebody ate half of this cherry.
But yeah, if you go inside here.
Holy crap!
But this is
It's a
almost
nice big
purple
TV.
pink.
How did you? Can you manufacture the showers? Or do you have to catch
Yeah!
them?
You can actually, you have to be in the faction to use them, yes.
No. I mean, can you?
No, you
Can-
cannot. You cannot actually
Make
enter
him.
that room.
Can you
Toilet is a
manufacture
big
them?
public. Right at the kitchen. Oh, it's not. It's just a giant toilet.
Muslim, where are you? This is my
Yeah.
living area. The with the furniture, that's my living area. Here's my kitchen, my
Wow.
garden. There's still one of the plant plots missing. but-
That's still no tree. Oh, where's the donut tree?
And here is my workshop. Unfortunately, it's not big enough to fit in a furnace.
Oh, we don't
Is it
you.
in over here? If you move this one a bit.
Yeah, I wanted to have this over here, but it's not. It's not fitting inside. I could
I
maybe
know.
somehow fit it in, but it's too big. It's like really big. I would have to
see-
redo everything here.
That's it. You see, Atlas is a builder. I'm more of the functional stuff. Oh, the little blue plant.
Yeah,
Oh,
what do you...
there,
Why
that
do
one.
you think I need a dildo plant, right?
Oh, that one, that one there.
I'm a lady, right? Yeah.
Hey, look at it, it
Can just
throbs.
go outside again.
It throbs. Look at the color throbs.
Why, like I said, why do you think I need a dildo plant?
I'm not going to this, it's too pink. Look how beautiful this is. I just love what they've done with the graphics of this game.
Yeah.
So you want to? Who wants to tour the UFO?
Is it just as pink?
No, not pink at all. In
Yeah,
fact, it's
sure.
so empty.
Let's go then.
It's so empty.
No, the UFO is not pink. It's more black. I'm planning on making a cake CD.
This gun is really big.
Oh, this
Compensating
one
for
is huge. This is a turret. That just takes our shit big time. Alright, so I still got lots of work to do on this thing. Inside.
Any of your landing gears actually touching the ground? This one just floating up in the air.
Yeah, but that's just a block thing. Alright, so this is the docking area. And you see he's kind of got this repair bay over here, repair bay. So you just land stuff on here and it repairs. I know,
Like
come on,
repairs the entire vehicle?
Azarus, you come to have a look?
I know your
and
help from
then
last
you
time.
see you kind of got see these chairs. So if I take people, I can actually have them sitting on these chairs. Look at him. So this is how I can take passengers. Look at you, dirty old man sitting on this chair. it's like,
Oh wow, yeah, that's funny.
look at it. Hey, little kitty, come sit on my lap.
You look like a dwarf king in this.
Oh yeah.
It's hilarious.
Hey, got some hashish. Everything's so green. Alright, so this is kind of the and let's call this a car. He's pushing really hard. This is kind of the cargo bay area. So you know all the ships would come in here and stuff like that. Right, then
How does the repair thing work? Is it just you have to park it and
Yeah,
just
you-
repairs anywhere on the
Yeah,
ship
you
you
park.
on?
Yeah, you just park it in this general area. You know,
Oh, cool.
within I think it's like 2 or 3 blocks of it, and it will. And then you power off your item, and it automatically repairs. Now, what it doesn't do is it doesn't replace blocks. That's kind of the issue. And like I've got my little driller over there, and I've got this tank with this turret. Absolutely awesome. Alright, so... Alright, come up here.
It needs to be more pink.
No, there is no pink. Alright. So this is the engineering
What's wrong
section.
with pink, really?
And as you can see, the engineering section is full of engineering stuff. There's one generator. We've got lots of engines and... Where are you?
I'm up here.
Right, you know, he's kind of... Yeah, you can see into the... You can see into the bay over there. And... Yeah, I mean, it's the
Got
same...
plenty of space for even more stuff.
Yeah, there's plenty of space over here. And Redstone is the programmable stuff. So look at this Commander Dacron. Ooh, be careful! Don't stand too close to those things. Those are where the edges
Yeah,
are.
that's right.
So signal logic. You've kind of got all these signal logic and sensors and that you can put around.
Yeah,
Okay.
I tried a bit with them in the last time I played.
Yeah, I haven't actually tried them yet. Right, so see on the other side, it's kind of like redundant systems. Now, let's look at the warp core and everything else. Check this out.
I'm gonna die if we go in there. It's probably too
Go
hard.
in, go in.
No, I'm not gonna get trapped in there again.
I'll go in. Look at this. Look, no problem.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. No problem.
No problem.
With my light armor, no problem.
Okay, so look at the top right. 22 degrees Celsius, 0 radiation. I come in here. 90 degrees Celsius, 15 radiation. Come on.
Ah, seems perfectly safe. Yeah, that's good. Especially when you lock the door behind me.
Don't
Who said
go in
I'd
there,
do
he's
that?
gonna
No,
lock you in.
I know. He trapped me before.
Alright, then, so let's... Alright, so my internet is stable again. Obviously, it was just kind of a glitch. A bad glitch, but it was a glitch. Alright.
Oh wow, it blew up.
Yeah, this is kind of the sort of repair area. And exterminator. He's not an exterminator, he's an exterminator. 2000. Thank you for the follow and welcome to the Alien Army. Alright, so up here is kind of, you know, you've got your medic, oxygen, repair bay, container. Now I could probably change the colors of this, right? Oh, and inside there we've got another hangar.
Oh, another one.
Yeah,
I see what you have.
see that?
Oh, it's for flying stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks cool.
See? So this is for your sort of ships, and that's what I need to make. I need to make another CV to fit in here. Right, so alright, and then you got the top floor, which is kind of
Wow. It's
which is
spacious.
kind of the living area. Right, over there you've got your manufacturing. And of course, the reason I've got glass around this, is all armored glass in that, is if I press N, show my oxygen. These are, so in other words, if I get a breach over here, it doesn't breach these other areas. They still will have oxygen. They will still be pressurized. So I need to kind of block this off more so that, you know, you've got definite pressurized sections. Alright.
Yeah, it's cool.
And then if you come around here, this is where I'm going to do the living area. As you can see, I haven't got a lot of lights in here. But I'm going to make the living area with bathrooms and whatever, beds, and when I get around to it, but I'm terrible.
It's not essential stuff.
Yeah, it's not essential
Save it
stuff,
for later.
pretty much. And then over here, you've got the garden. Oh, Sam, come in here.
You're gonna trap me in there as well?
No, no. Yeah, last time I trapped you in the garden, but this time I'm not going to.
Yeah.
Go pick everything.
Oh, thanks.
Pick everything,
I didn't know
because
you could take from other factions.
yeah, you can pick everything. I mean, you can keep everything. It doesn't matter.
Thank you.
And what this is going to do is it's going to give him food, but it's a great way to earn XP. The Akua fruit is great to eat. Let's have the dynasty. So now he's actually...
Yeah, I got level 4, yeah.
Yeah, you see, just by doing this, he got level 4. Did I ever do the experimental? No, I always avoid the experimentals. That's a really early access. That's experimental enough. Alright, so you kind of got... I mean, I could probably do another food processor, some more fridges. Yeah, so I can improve this a little bit more.
Plenty of space, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And again, it is also pressurized, this area, so the rest of the ship can go and the plants will be okay. Come on, come on.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
That giant hole in the floor.
no, that's not a hole, that's glass.
Oh,
So you can see the stuff down there. Alright. And then this is the flight area. But check this out. I'm done here.
oh there.
Alright, now stand on this side. Don't stand near close to here because you will get burnt. And this, check this out. They off at the moment, but when this thing is firing up, it gets pretty hot in here.
A sauna? Nice.
So it's kind of like a it's kind of like a sauna area. So, but
Yeah, I'm gonna get fried in here if I stay in here when you jump.
But anyway, so it's kind of like a it's like
Also
it's
cage,
a hot
you
room.
can just trap people in here, so I'm gonna hurry and get out.
Yeah.
Big glass cage.
Yeah, and as you can see over here is pretty much where we were. So,
Yep.
come up.
It's very, very spacious.
Yeah, so there's a lot of work I need to do on this. And then you can always go do this. You come out here. And now you're on the outside of the ship.
Nice. Yeah, I need to make my own ship at some point.
So
instead of
that
using
is
the
that is
prefab
the
one.
tour of the UFO.
Thank you.
Right, now you can
It
get
looks
off.
cool. Very cool.
Just jump off.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, just remember to use your jetpack just before you land.
Nah, that's not important. I don't need legs anyway.
Who needs legs?
Yeah, exactly.
But anyway, that's okay.
And there's giant guns hanging everywhere.
Oh yeah, the bottom ones are planetary guns. They can shoot the planet. The top ones are lasers. Alright, so I'm going to go into space and I'm going to design my CV.
One of your windows is broken on this end.
Really?
Not just cracked, not completely broken.
Where?
The right one. Here where I am, in front of this gun. To your left, to your left, to your left. The other left. Okay, I'm gonna come get you.
No.
Yeah.
Too late.
Oh,
Where are you? Alright, so. Alright, let's have a look. Main. 99%. Where's the repair bay? Okay, the nearest repair bay. Okay, so let's shut this down and let's go to our repair bay. So now there could be a lot of damage, blocks, blocks damaged and stuff like that. Because we never have a battle with a battle station. With a so there was battles. There is our base. I still love this thing. It just looks great. And it's so funny when people see this for the first time. They just see it like that.
Yeah, I know. When you came down the first time, I was like, what the fuck's this?
Oh, and look at that sunrise. Flying to the sunrise. Over the mountains. And there it is. It's a glorious sunrise.
Yeah. This game is so beautiful.
Ah.
They've done such a good job with it.
So there is my base. Is that a sunset? No, that's... so there is my base. Now this is just that's the first CV I made. It was just a really cheap piece of crap, but it got to be everywhere in the universe because I needed that in order to get the special ore to make the CV. So if I put this down, I can. Now, watch this. Okay, now check this out.
Overlord, a new
And-
officer has arrived.
Mr. French Tickler, my professional lurker. Thank you, sir.
Lurk.
Look. Alright, so give a little exclamation point hype for Mr. French Tickler. Spam that hype for Mr. Tickler, my professional lurker. Oops, what am I doing? Where am I going? Alright, so we've landed on this thing. So let me turn off this. Press Alt. Alright, so look at this. So there we've landed on this, and you see there is a repair bay. So now all I need to do is turn the ship power completely off. And you should see a beam. There you go, there's the beam. Right, now that beam is repairing the ship. Now all the damaged blocks and consoles, and it's finished. If I look at this now, we're back up to 100%. Sebastian Vettel. So,
Yeah, he said I sounded exactly like him.
and it does supposed to be a good thing or a bad thing?
I have no idea. I never heard him, so...
Anyway, so there we've repaired our ship. Okay, so let's head off into space. So I could actually get building the CV that I wanted to do and got sidetracked. Actually, let's have a look quickly. Wait. Actions. Yeah, he didn't.
Cool, I'm famous.
Oh, shit!
Oh.
Jesus, I almost fell into the water. He really does. The parlez-vous français? Ah oui. Oui, parlez-vous. Oui, oui.
Was that you shooting, Talon?
No, I'm traveling to the... I'm going into the sky.
It was Hamilton's fault. He brake tested me.
Because I don't know why my...
Ah, so we are...
Oh, it shot at the damn outpost. Probably.
Yes.
Yeah. It should be in range of my artillery turret, so...
I wonder if there's a mobile...
Shot the
Okay,
outpost.
so, heaviness, yes. So you don't even need a mobile repair. What it is if you look at... Alright, so I'm just going to stop over here. Right, so let's... Right, so let's park over here. So I'm now parked in space. Now look at this, I'm in space and I've got no helmet on. See? No helmet. And I'm walking around my ship. This is a new thing of Alpha 6 because I've got pressurized area. Now if I come down, there's still no helmet. And I don't need oxygen because the whole ship is pressurized. So, you've got a couple of types of repair. You see, I can actually open this door and still be okay. Doesn't that great? Alright, so this is a repair bay. This will repair SVs, it will repair HVs, but it will not repair a CV. No, you need a base in order to put a base, you know, sort of a base repair thing that will repair CV. I believe the space stations are considered bases. So you could have a space station with one of them on. In fact, you could actually build yourself a space station. In fact, that's not a bad idea. No. No, you can't. Although on the admin one, there is a repair thing on the admin one, and I landed there with my SV, you know, small vessel, and I did repair on that. So there's that. Alright, so what we're going to do is, I think we are going to build we are going to build an SV. Now I was manufacturing some parts for it before we decided to kill the space station. And let's have a look at what we've got. Alright, so we've got a cockpit. Oh, we've got this. We've got a starter. Yeah, I've got this now as well. Yes, because we're refining some warp fuel. So I can actually fill up the warp fuel. Got this. And we were making a whole bunch of blocks. Oh, that's what we needed. Well, let's actually take... Now, what I'm going to do with these... Right, so take these guys. And all this stuff here. These all, are kind of part of the building, so it doesn't need to manufacture them. That. Now this will just make manufacturing quicker because it doesn't need to do those. Oh, that's oh, those are small ones. There's my blow up stuff. And I've got food there as well. Copper. That's a T2. Alright, so we're going to dump these guys in there. Alright, now, what we're going to do is we also need to do... We look at a small vessel. Right, we're going to need some RCS, so we grab 2 RCSs. We're going to need a fuel tank, make 2 of them. Generator. Oxygen tank, oxygen that. It's going to need an ammo box, make 2. And maybe one of those, and we'll see what else we need. Oh yes, there's also the teleporters, which you can't... I mean, I'd love to have a teleporter on my ship, but I don't think you can make the teleporters in survival mode. I think the teleporters are not there. Landing gear blocks. Okay, we're gonna make 1, 2, 3, 4, just safe. Alright, so take that. It takes oxygen, take that. Landing gear, I can look at afterwards. Alright, so we've got enough to get started. So let's look at... Oh, no oxygen. Can actually... Alright, so jetpack on. Now this is why we build in space. Alright, because what we do is we can now... You just place that there. And there we go. So that is the beginner of our starting vessel. Things to remember with this. That is the forward direction. Now some people have gone and they've built their stuff with the cockpit sort of not facing that way. They face the cockpit like that. And then the thing can never fly straight. Alright, now the other thing that you've got is... You've got a choice of different various cockpits. This is their new cockpit, I believe. So what are we going to do? We are going to make a sleek fighter, I think. Cockpit 4, 5. Oh, is this the new one? Oh, this is the new one. That's a long cockpit like that. Right, so let's see. What if I can bring this? I am going to kind of... Let's see, can I want to move it. There. Right, so look at that. Right, so this is one of the new cockpits they brought out. Now, the thing is, once this is done... Oh, you know what I'm going to do? Let me go grab... let me go make a core quickly. Now the core... Right, you need the starter, the builder starter, and then... You've got the core, but the core can... Really, you can... Once you've got it... You know what, I'm going to make another core. Just for the hell of it. I see, it's kind of... It doesn't need to manufacture all the parts that go into a core because I've got all the parts already manufactured. So it makes life a lot faster. Right. So we can look at what we're going to do over here. Alright, now... How are we going to lay out these engines? The engines at the back. Right, so this 6. So let's have a look. I mean, that is what this engine looks like. We don't have much of a choice. Now 7 is kind of the smaller one. So that's the smaller one. 6 is the bigger one. I think that bigger one's going to be too big for it. Then of course you've kind of got these thrusters. Let's see. You've got these guys which are even smaller. And there you've got a choice of enclosed, slanted and stuff like that. And move this. And you've kind of... So let's do that like that. Oh, make the smaller ones first. And you've also kind of got these single block thrusters. And each one it's got a different power. So if you kind of look over here, that's 80 kilonewtons, that's 160, that's 350, and that's 840. So different powers. Now why is that important? If I go onto the ship over here and I press P, I'll get the stats of the ship and I'll look at statistics. It tells you, you know, your speed and roll and all that sort of details. I had to change my engines because this thing was just too slow. We were getting to, you know, I had to put these big engines in. These big engines in because these small ones, it was just too slow getting to speed. So what you want to have is you want to have an engine in each direction. Actually, if I do, have a look. Oh, actually, if I use that for reverse thrust, so it will be very interesting. Now the other thing that I can also do is, you see, I can use this and not disassemble but deconstruct. And you know, so I actually get the blocks back. And I can actually do it to this one as well, and then place that somewhere else. Hey, Fervo. Right, so, I mean, if we do that like that... Oh, you know what we've also got to have? Now let's look at this one. So this guy has got 2 plasmas, 2 lasers. Oh. 2... What has he got? So you see, look at that. 18 and 9. So this is the problem. He was too slow strafing from side to side. That's what we want to change for this one. He has got 2 pulse lasers, 1 rocket launcher, and 4 plasma cannons. So let's do that. Yes, that is correct. So, so let's look at weapons. So what we're going to do are 2 pulse lasers, 4 plasmas, and a rocket launcher. Right, so that's busy working there. And kind of, you see why I'm doing it in space, because it kind of float around, you know, and you can work on it this way. All right, now, let's have a look. If I have, yeah, I don't want to use 6s; they too slow. But if I kind of do that, kind of have a block. No. There we go. So that's kind of does that, like that. Right, now what we could do, I could actually have this. If I do it like that. Right, that would mean... Right, so that would mean that's backwards, left, right. Let me actually have a look at this. So 42 meters per second backwards, up down at 42. Okay. So let me see how my lasers are coming up. Oh, it's making these things. These are the one thing I'm missing. But they're pretty much easy to make. Now you see I've got all this stuff to do. In fact, what I'm going to do, I'm going to make another 2 of those. I'm actually going to have another one of those. Another oxygen. Because why the hell not? Now this I can actually, let's put this over there. Get rid of the drill. Have that over there. And the plasma cannon. And let's have a look. Now, the thing about the plasma cannons is they kind of like rocket launchers themselves. So if we kind of, that would be Now I could have these over there. What were the lasers? The lasers are smaller. If I kind of have two lasers like that. Yeah, I'm kind of designing this and then I'm going to design the shape around it. Oh. If I do it like that. And let me take these guys out. I see just by doing that deconstruct. Oh, it's actually, it comes back into my inventory, which is great. Do that like that. Oh, two generators are, yes, power. So, the more generators you have, the more efficient your thing actually works, the more power you can provide. It's also a redundancy. So, if, for example, if one whole side of my UFO is blown up, it doesn't affect the way the UFO works. That's kind of like, you know, that's kind of like one of the keys. So it's redundancy, because if you take out all the fuel tanks on something, yeah, you take out all the fuel tanks, and all of a sudden, no fuel tanks, you pretty much won't be able to do anything. Now, what I could do as well is I can use these small thrusters. I could put the small thruster over here. So that's kind of got twice, you know, these small thrusters are pretty much, they kind of like just provide a little bit of kind of extra power. So this is going to be pretty good at strafing. Alright, so now what are we going to do? Alright, now what we're going to do is see, for these are the things for turning. Okay, now we're going to actually lose these guys. I'm going to have to find a place for this thing. But see, the starter block you can actually remove completely. Yeah, definitely go try it. Let us know what the results are of your test. Oh, I know what I need. I forgot. Just suck in some air. I need lights. I'll get 2. And you see how I'm sucking that in? Well, that's hardened steel. So I'm going to make the thing out of hardened steel. Right, so if we put a light. Ooh, these are the new ones. Look at this. These are the new lights. These are the things. Oh, is that pointing downwards? Hmm. Okay. Spotlight slope. Airtight true. Slot was slope horizontal. Interesting. I see. This is okay. So in my chat it says stream offline, which I don't think it is. And this is what I'm saying. It's been weird.
No, it's online. Yeah.
It's been very weird. Okay, so now let's have a look
Hey,
at
Kenny.
this. Oh, it's Kenny here. Where's Kenny? Alright, so now if I put these guys here, now put my fuel tanks on either side there. Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Yeah. It's important I know when the stream stops. Very important, yeah.
No, it is.
Yep.
It's vital. It's vital. Your life could depend on it.
Yep, definitely.
Now, I could actually... Could do it like that. Yeah, I'm actually making this thing... I'm actually trying to make this thing really compact. Actually, I wonder if I can... Let's see. I see. I think this one is too big. I don't need it. Hey, Kenny. Oh, hey. You see, I didn't see the chat. So my chat is actually running a little bit slower, which is kind of weird. Because I only saw your chat now.
I'm sure if you put some bits in there, he'll see it right away.
This is true. No.
That is gonna work perfectly. All of a sudden.
Alright, so let's have a look at this. Now, if I do these guys over there and generators, let's put the generators actually let's put the generators over there, because I'm going to kind of oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to put the generators. And this is kind of exactly how I would design it in oh, what was that? Hey, Anarchist with the auto-host. You should watch the stream. I keep seeing a message pop up on your screen. Really? I think you fibbing. I don't think your message pops up on the screen at all. Alright, so we've gone and so there's some more of those. So now if I look at this, let's look at this with P. So wow, 74 meters per second boost. That is fast. 25 up, 0 down. I need some downward thrust. So, you're going to use... I'm going to use this. I mean, this is looking a little bit mean, isn't it? Could do this. Oh no, I can't fit there. Actually, if I do this like that. No, we're going to make it nice and sleek. We might not actually use that one. Okay, we've pretty much got everything there that we need. If we kind of look, if we do this, what I'm going to do, manage, I am just going to put, just put in a little power. And let's have a look. Turn the power on. Oh. So, I mean, that's actually...
You know what sucks? I just made ammo for my artillery turret, but I accidentally made the ammo for the CV artillery turret. I mean, I'm gonna have one, but not in a while, so that's like... yeah, sure, Ezzy. That wasn't quite the correct thing.
So, that does work. I said you may need a new, faster, better, sexier CV, but we need a friendlier, more attractive, sexy streamer.
Oh, you read it so fast. No tips included.
Somebody is about to get smacked with a burn hammer. Alright, so we definitely need more RCS on this thing. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to throw the RCS. Let's see. I'm going to throw the RCS over there. Oh, actually, you know what? Let me throw the RCS.
It's not like it doesn't say SV, SCV, or BA, or HV. Seriously, Ezzy.
Ezzy, you know, it says SV, RV.
Yeah, I know.
Alright.
It's not like that's there.
Okay, so I've done that. So I've got those back there now. Now I've got 4 of them. So the pitch and turn rate of this is going to be absolutely crazy. 17 degrees and 15 degrees. So this should be pretty hectic. And so that is our basic craft. Now there are some other things to add on this. For example, we have to add an oxygen. Let me move this one away. We have to ammo boxes. And cargo boxes maybe. Alright, so oxygen. Now again, these things don't need to be exposed anymore. That's kind of the cool thing about the way they've done this. It's a lot of the stuff doesn't need to be exposed. What was that? If I come back and haunt you as Kenny Lee Ghost. At Kenny Lee Ghost. If a Kenny Lee Ghost had to haunt me, I say nay. I say nay. You forgot one. Thank you for the cheer, Kenny Lee. Kenny Lee, my all-time favorite something. Favorite troll. There you go. Okay, so now where can we put these guys? So I mean, we've got the up down there. I mean, I suppose I could put the ammo boxes behind the guns. I could put them over here, considering I am going to... I suppose on the top would be better. Let's see what we can do over here with 9. Alright, so... I want this to flow smoothly. So, can we have something... No, there you go. That... No, that doesn't look right, does it? You see, if we kind of do... That's kind of what it's looking for. Yeah, it's looking for something like that. You know, that's kind of what this is searching for. And it's the same thing over here. I mean, there are ways of getting around that. We could kind of do something like that. No, it's not kind of... how's that gonna work? You know, I know this what we'll do with this is we'll kind of have this around. We have this around like that. And then we will kind of have these guys sort of coming down like that. And it'll be this, and it'll be the same over here. You know, you kind of have it like that there. You know, and you can't, and that would be kind of back, and that would be kind of back like that. You would have. So you'd have that like that. That would be one way of doing it. That's probably not the best way. Then you kind of, as a guard, where's your corner? Oh, wrong way. Now that's... I don't know. I think that's looking a little bit crappy. I kind of do this. And... Is something... This is kind of... and then... Okay, this one... Oops. You could kind of have something like that. Have a look. What's that look? I don't know, that looks pretty crappy, doesn't it?
It doesn't. I think it looks cool. It does have guns on it, I mean. The only thing that would be better if you would paint the guns pink, of course, but...
It's been emotional.
I think
okay, come on.
it looks cool. I seriously think it looks cool.
Let's try this out. I mean, we can always change this later. And... Alright, so you got this. Alright, let's see. And now, if I do this like that, that's kind of... Well, I actually like this other one. And I've got this guy. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, did I kill that one? I did. Ha! Almost blocked that one. Right, so F9. And turn around. need kind of a smoother way to transition. Alright, now, going to kind of put the oxygen like that. On that side. The guns. Going to throw the guns over there. And cargo. We actually have like cargo. We have cargo over there. So we could have cargo. But we also need the oxygen thing. That's the other thing. So if we kind of put the oxygen one over here. So the oxygen is 2. That is an interesting one. Oh, I know what we can do. I have the oxygen there. And I have the cargo box like that. Okay. I think that's it. Alright, let me just eat something. I think this is it. Good. Do we need more power at the back? Do we need more engines at the back? No, we don't really. We've got some cargo back here. We actually don't really need much more. Let's block this off.
I kind of have a problem now. I placed the shitty constructor thing down, my survival constructor, and it just disappeared from me when I tried to place it down.
Your survivor constructor?
Yeah, exactly. So now I don't have any.
Okay.
That sucks.
Yep. No idea
not
what to do
really. Give me a second. Well, let's see. Alright, checking your inventory. Press
Yeah?
so do you have a survival constructor there?
Nope, not at the moment.
You should. I just put one in there. Oh wait, I didn't.
Nice one.
Huh? No, I didn't hit okay. Ha!
Well, you should trick me.
I know, it tricked me too. Ah, now look in there.
What the hell? Yeah, that just popped out of nowhere.
Yeah. So,
Thanks.
supercar powers.
Well, I guess that's the advantage of being the server owner, I guess.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's sorcery. Hey, hot dad.
Yeah, exactly. Just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't. I never do that.
Yeah.
I want to play the game. Even though I could kind of spawn all the blocks and everything else I need. Never
Yeah,
did an arc.
I
Don't
know
do it
you
every
don't do
year.
that. Yeah, you don't. You usually don't do that. But the survival constructor usually is a pretty important thing. So
Well,
Yeah, just a bit.
I
Oh.
guess
not really. You
I
once
can make blueprints because I need to process them into plates before I can put them in.
yeah. Alright, so let's have a look. So what we're trying to do, now I could do it like this. So, the and so if I do 9, take these blocks again. Alright, so I need to make some other things quickly. Let's see, what are we going to do? We are going to make a show. This is going to be fun. Alright, so, ramp blocks, I need 2 of those. I'm going to need some more lights. Make another 2 lights. Now, I mean, I could make things like wings and shit like that, but I don't see the point of wings, besides making things look nice. Who wants to do that? Got a hardened steel. Got a color. Like the color gun and texture thing. Where's my ship? Alright, so let's look at this. Alright, it's at the back here. So we're gonna do you got your O2 and you've got your inventory. Alright, so this guy is going to disappear. Now let's see what we are going to do, guys. So, F9. Let's see this. Turn around and do that. Do that. Now we are going to. Can't do this like. What are you laughing at? Oh, the sorcery. Wow. Slow with the comments. Okay. So, you see, that's kind of the underneath the ship. Alright, so what we could do... But this is what I could do. I wonder, can I do... Let me have a look. I'll see if this works. Now, what I want is shutter window blocks, walkway and railings. So let's create a few of these. Let's create like, and let's create a couple of those.
Hey.
8 points, 200. And 10 of those. Alright. So what we're doing is we are... And I didn't need those cores. Not that it's going to go to waste. Put this over there. Right, so let's have a look.
Can we hear you?
Who are we hearing?
What, Dad? For some reason, seems to be.
Yeah, his headset is not turning on properly, he says.
Yeah, I can't hear him.
Okay.
I can't hear him, therefore he doesn't exist. He's not real.
That's kind of.
He's not real.
A little bit harsh.
He doesn't exist to me. Once upon a time he used to exist, no longer. Right, so let's see. Can I do...
Wow, that's harsh.
Life is harsh. Life is harsh. Isn't it, hot dad? He knows. He knows the score. Okay.
Kenny!
I exist, don't I?
See, I can't hear him either, therefore he doesn't exist either. Kenny, you should learn to exist, dude. Why won't you exist?
Now it's working.
There you go.
Who you?
Dank memes are my lifeblood. You're gonna know I exist. Come to your house for my month-long visit.
Kenny, there is no house. You'll be arriving.
And then you'll be leaving.
And then you be leaving
Oh,
in
cool,
bitter
free house.
disappointment. Hmm?
You know you live close to Iraq?
Do I?
I looked at the map as to where you told me you lived.
Where did I say I lived?
In the immigrants, with the immigrants.
Yep.
You're close to Iraq.
Yep.
You got a lot of beach too.
Yep.
I'm gonna bring my thong when I come.
Do you know that's
Yeah.
that's underwear?
The mankini.
Oh Jesus, Kenny in a
Borat
mankini.
style.
I'm not sure what to do with that.
Take pictures.
Keep that mental image.
So actually, you know, if we just do this like that, and maybe like that, and then this is where it gets cool. Wonder if this will work. Right, so, oh shit. Can I
I was
do?
playing.
You're playing?
I was playing Helion the other day, and we came across an interesting bug because I was playing with Infernap,
Yeah.
like a private thing. We came across an interesting bug where sometimes when the cargo bay is pressurized, you lose like 3 times the oxygen you would actually be consuming.
Uh-huh.
So we've just been flying around everywhere with the cargo bay door open.
Interesting.
It's very, very interesting, but hopefully the bug gets fixed soon.
Let's-
Sounds a little bit like an annoying thing to have.
It's very annoying because the ship's got 1,000 oxygen storage, I think, and it just disappears instantly.
Yeah, that sucks.
Okay.
Ooh, another planet of the apes.
Your planet?
That's cruel.
That was rude.
I'm sorry, Kenny. I don't mean to be rude. Your planet?
Yes, she does.
You're always so rude.
How could you?
I know.
I thought you were a knight.
Did you? Where did you go wrong?
I don't know.
Don't believe the hype.
The hype is real.
Don't believe it.
Oh, I never knew that was a thing with cargo doors. Yeah, I use the cargo doors
Never
all
seen
over the
ass
place
like that.
because I kind of like them. They do provide. Right, so look at this.
Just
Also,
for
you're
that, I
probably
could
gonna need
beat
more
Kalong
than...
up again today.
Hmm.
You're probably gonna...
Right, so I've kind of armored this thing a little bit now. Don't think this is great. Sort of, okay. Right, now look at this. Now we've got kind of the shuttered windows. So vertical transparent.
So you're probably gonna need more than 2 ammo boxes for that many guns.
Now. I don't know if this is going to work. And I want to use kind of armored ratings, but so there is my little CV. And let's have a look and see how this thing.
Actually, only 300. Why am I not building this thing?
1442. So let's have a look at this thing. Ah, there we go. Look at that. Now let's see if it can actually dock with something. So I wasn't sure if that armor would allow it to dock. So, whoa. Right, so let's see. Will we dock? Ah, here we go. No. Having armor at the bottom doesn't allow us to dock.
Have you got the SV and the CV set to the same faction thing?
Yeah.
Does-
Now this is a problem. This is a known issue. Because see, if I kind of look, I'm underneath. If I'm going straight down, that is the lowest I can go. Now, let's see what we can do over here with this. Right, so if I kind of take that off and I maybe take the legs and change it that yeah, that's what we're trying, but I believe the problem is because I've got those half a blocks that I got, or the little bit of a blocks, count as a full block. So if I sort of go down, now look what's happening. Okay, that works. Okay, so that's a way to do it. So that is the way we'll have to do it. Perfect. Now this is the little CV we made. We can just correct a few things. And deconstruct. The problem is I didn't want to have those blocks because I wanted to block those off. So it's a bit of an issue. Now what I could do, okay, so if I do, so if I use those would be the, ooh, what are those actually? Have a look. Ah, those are okay. Okay, those are right. So let's yeah, it looks a little bit shitty, but what can you do? Oh, so let's armor these guys up.
I might have found a bug. I found a plant that gives alien plasma a ZR run, and I can just keep harvesting it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that does it with other things too. Why
Yeah.
do you think we have a lot of Pentexit?
Well, that's
So,
I can get to level 25 pretty easily as well. Then.
Yeah, that's why a lot of
Yeah.
people have been doing that. I mean, it's
That's
how.
not considered cheating.
nothing really that Talon can do a lot about it right now.
No, and
No,
you
I
know
know,
what?
it's not
Everybody
him.
else has done it. And the game isn't
Hey, I didn't
about.
do that.
Well, you wanted the special ones. I didn't do it either. I actually only found those bug things afterwards.
I killed stuff for my level.
Yeah, I killed stuff
Yeah,
from my
I did
level
earlier
too.
as well, but now I found this.
But a lot of people have done that. So if you want to do it, I'm not going to stand in your way.
That's good because I am doing it.
You know, just keep spamming it and stuff like that. I know of quite a few people that have done it, so I can't do anything about it.
I am guilty of that as well. But it didn't work for me in the first to begin with. So I was surprised that I found at some point a pentexid crystal that did it. And it didn't work for anything else other than this one crystal.
I wonder. This... I'm thinking of this one, yeah. Can I change this? Is there another block I can use of it? I need that to... Is there another one? You see, I could use that one. Now that's just a pyramid. Can't move anything. Alright. But not that block. And they constantly bring out new blocks and stuff like that for this. Now, the thing about this guy, he's getting to level 25. It's almost like the tutorial. It's... Once you've got to level 25, it's really... It's more about the other stuff. It's... Okay, so there we go. That does that. I'll have to see how this actually... Maybe if I remove this one. Do that. That looks better, doesn't it? Does that look better? That's the left side or the right side? I think... See, and then you kind of... So, I mean, it's got plenty of armor and stuff like that. I don't kind of like these... Right, now, let's, you know, make this look pretty. So, color tool. And we're going to F5. 5. And we're going to apply to the whole block black. Just put this whole thing. Spray paint this whole thing. We all look afterwards. We are going with the texture tool and mix stuff up.
Okay, so my base is now armed.
I thought it was armed before with those pink cannons.
Well, yeah, but now it's also stuffed with the correct weapons and with the correct ammo.
Nice. Yeah, but I mean, it's like... Who are you gonna shoot?
Aliens.
Anyone she damn well wants.
Nope, she's not. She's on a PvE planet. Ah, crap.
Well, it does take out the outpost that is close to our island. Every time it I mean, before the artillery turret should have range until then. Until
Ah,
there.
there we go. Ah, there we go. Done.
So as soon as that respawns, it's gonna get taken out.
I
Alright,
was
so,
about to ask you if you had any tomato or pumpkin sprouts, but I just killed some natives for some. God, this thing is hideous.
so
Which one?
what do you think of my little ship? Look at it.
I like it. It's cute.
It's pretty cool, actually. That's gonna be hard to see in space.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking, but I guess that's the purpose.
No, I just want to see. Now lights. L?
T.
T for the lights.
T for ships.
That's that's not a head. That's kind of, look at that light is shining the wrong ways. So get this one away.
I actually
that would be the
ran
forward
out
light.
of rocks.
How?
I don't know.
Who runs out of rocks?
You run out of rocks. Is that even
I
possible?
did. I didn't know it was, but I eventually did run out of rocks.
Ah, you see, that's kind of terrible. I mean, look how tiny
No, I'm
this
gonna
ship
run out of
is.
rock.
This ship is minute. That ship is absolutely minute. It's going to be an interesting one. I got to the low in time for something. I think my base will run out of power. Really hot roses.
This fucking native had pentax crystals on him.
Hey, the natives were... Don't knock the natives.
The natives are trying to leave the planet.
Alright, so let's see how fast I can get to max speed. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. Whoa, jeez. Oh, I got my tab. Ah, so this thing is hyper maneuverable. Holy crap, that was like a kilometer in like...
I was about to try and store ship on my little ladybug, and I realized I swapped out the harvester box for ammo boxes.
So we've kind of got this here, but I need the lights to work properly. Where's the sun?
Talking about lights.
If you
Oh,
need rocks, I have plenty to spare.
I need to...
I still have some. I just kind of.
Alright, so manage some food quickly, because my
Ran
food
out.
is running low.
Yeah. In the. I still have some. I still have some in the advanced constructor, and if everything comes to worst, in the food processor as well.
So grab some air. Ooh. Jeez. I really sucked up the air there. Okay, so, so that light is not... That's not a good idea. That light is not a good idea.
I'll be right back.
If I do this, and I kind of bring this light, that, okay, get rid of these guys, and can I bring this around? Oh, there we go. And then over here do and do 4. Wait. Ah, there you go. Walkway slope. Okay. Problem with the walkway slope. Let's have a look. That's 25 hit points. The window ones is 200. We're gonna have to use the window ones for this. Shadow window blocks. I kind of need an armor front part. So and 4. Now, the other thing we could do is this is where we now get our texture tool. The texture tool is cool because now we can put on different textures. So we want kind of... This would give it... let's have a look.
Well, that underground farm's gone pretty well, if I do say so myself.
Yep, that looks crap. There you go, that looks cool. So look at that. Oh. Actually, if I do that over there. Okay. And so these are still armored, but they got inside. There you go. Let's turn this off. So let's take this into shadow. Yeah. Right, so your lights are. So there's your lights. Right, so we bring this down into the shadow area. Let's have a look. Oh, they don't glow in the dark. I thought they glowed in the dark. Interesting.
Are your lights even on there?
Yeah. See, they look like they're glowing in the dark. But see, they look like they glow in the dark, but they're not. Which is the texture with the light?
I'm back. For a moment at
Welcome
least.
back.
Kenny, you still here?
WB. No. This glow in the dark. And 5. Okay, lights off. No. This one would definitely glow in the dark.
Are you gonna stream today, Kenny?
Oh yeah, I'm in voice, ain't I?
Yeah, you are.
I forgot. Yeah, I am.
I will
Oh,
be there. I will be playing Empyrean next to it. I wanted to stream today as well, but I'm like, no. I casted 7 hours yesterday, and
there we
I'm
go.
really not in the mood for streaming.
There we go. That's what we wanted.
Looks awesome, really. I wish I was that talented building ships. I mean, there's a reason why I often pick the workshop ships. People are just so much more talented with ships than I am.
Same. I hate to admit it, but it's true.
I mean, I'm not a terrible builder. That's not the thing.
You're a terrible builder! And you should be ashamed
I'm
of your
not.
building skills.
You're a farmer.
Ashamed,
Don't
I
forget
say! Ashamed!
I'm not
No.
a terrible builder, but I'm terrible with ships. But I'm gonna make a cake CB someday. It's gonna be fun.
Oops.
So
Oh! That's so. Now. Right, so turn my lights off. And there you go. That's how it looks like at night. Look at it.
It looks good. I like your ship. Don't worry, I don't want it. I just like it.
I don't want it. Just when all the fighting ends, you're not going to find your own core in there.
I mean, I can want it, but it doesn't mean I will get it.
Oh, there you go. It's got the nice, glowy. Alright. So yeah, that's and it's actually pretty good. So lights. Aziz, lights. Go. Aziz has got lights. Now this thing, when it flies pretty well, you're gonna have to take it into the atmosphere. Holy shit, this thing is fast. So let's have a look at how much blocks is this? So this takes 502 iron, 68 sathium, cobalt, terrestrium, zirconium. 25-minute production time. That's not a lot, but and look at that, 42, 700 kilonewtons thrust. I mean, it's not definitely not bad. Right, so let's actually. So what we can do is let's do this.
So long.
Yeah.
I want you to cry when I tell you this, okay?
Yep.
I gotta go.
Yep.
I gotta go get ready. I'm sorry I gotta leave, but you have fun, okay?
Okay, Kenny. I'll try live without you. I will
Be
try.
a big boy. You can do it. You be a big boy.
I'll be a big boy, Kenny. I'll be a big boy and I'll try.
You two are hilarious.
I will
guys
try
have fun.
live without you.
You guys have fun. I'll see you later.
Alright, so what alright, cheers, Kenny. So what should we what's the console command for stuff in single player? If you press the squiggle, the console comes out.
Squig.
Oh, you're talking about creative.
It's till.
I'm talking about creative. That would be H. Right, so what should we name this little ship? I need names. I need a name for the ship. Let's actually... So I need a name for the
Space
ship.
Police.
Not Space Police. Oh, have I got no oxygen on me? I don't. Ship McShipface. Now we've used Warpy McWarpface, Shippy McShipface. What is? Okay, we've got the face huggers. What are they called? Should we call this ship the Xenomorph? Hatchling. UFO. No, it's not a UFO. It's... I'm trying to think. What's a good name for the ship?
Very tiny CV.
No, it's not
Maybe.
a CV.
Very. Yeah, I know. It's an SV. It's a very tiny CV, baby.
Pointy end forward. So we need a good name for this. Let's see. Oh. Like that blue, but it doesn't glow. That's
Oh look, my lights are finished.
So how not lower? Xeno face
God,
hugger.
my friends must love me.
Motherless ship. Pee. I don't know what to call this ship. So I'm going to call this the... Oh, it's just a little fighter. It's a little fighter. It's just got its guns and stuff like that. You see, it's, I mean, it's got two little lasers there. Then it's got lots of plasma guns. So it's got two front lasers and plasma... Plasmodia. No, it's too long. As wreck face. Pretty much that's what it's there for. So, you know, this thing is nothing's going to be able to catch this thing.
Speedy Gonzalez.
Plasmatron.
Back again?
I think we're going to go with Plasmatron. Okay, we're going to call this Plasmodia. I mean, look at it. He's shiny. Actually, what is Plasmodia? Oh. Plasmodia. Okay, Plasmodia it is. So now what we can do is we can Alt O and we can save as Plasmodia.
And back.
Another thing that we can do.
Welcome back.
Thank you. What about Speedy Gonzalez if it's hard to catch?
The date 22222 falls on a Tuesday.
It does. That is a fact.
All right. The date 32222 falls on a Wednesday. 1222 falls on a Monday. 4222. You see where I'm going here? And yes, I do dates like a normal human being. Smallest to the biggest. Day, month, year. I don't know who ever came up with the idea with month, day, year, but it's stupid and should be rejected and never used because it is wrong. It is the wrong way to do things. Do you see? I said my piece. Point is, it is wrong. Where is the... Oh, there it is. Right, so maybe we can put Plasmodia. Some Imperial guy. So, look how tiny this thing is.
Okay. Ugh. So I gotta leave Discord for a little bit.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Yeah,
I'll be
we
back
are.
later after my dinner.
Ah, look how tiny.
That thing is minuscule.
And it's got as much power as this big ass thing. That is absolutely minute. Right, we're gonna have to get a whole lot of plasma stuff and that for it. Oxygen as well. Which... Alright, so what we're going to do is let me grab a thing of oxygen. Yeah, I mean, but it's... So you see, I've got all these ready-made parts in there. So if I do something in kind of the... If I do something in the factory, I can just dump all those parts in there. And that should work nicely. Now, one of the things I forgot to do was to take... Let's put it over there. Okay. Oh, how much? Okay, I've got enough there. Alright, so let's look at this. Alright, so I need... so... SV, no, CV, DV, SV, laser charges. So that's going to make 50. Where are
You're
those?
gonna need a lot if you're using that.
Huh?
You're gonna need a lot.
So 50, 500. So that's 500. That's 1,000. That's 2,000. That's 2,000. 2,000 there. Now plasma charges. That's 30. That's 300. 600, 900, and yeah, that should be enough. Right, so that's busy working there. All right. We can go in here. I can do this. I can fill the oxygen. Okay, oxygen is full. Alright, now look at this when I put the power on. 220 kilowatts. It's not actually used. It's using 6% of the power. Oh, there you go. While it's floating, it's using 2% of the power. 740 minutes. So we've got plenty of power in this thing. So we're just waiting for ammo. Alright, so yeah, I'm kind of happy with that. Alright, so let's take this back to the landing. Got some food. Okay, and oh right, it's already 11 o'clock. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to take this down. I mean, look, this thing actually moves like a CV. I mean, look at this. It's crazy. I mean, it moves like an SV. This is actually almost as good. But I do like that engine arrangement at the back. That actually looks really cool. Now I can share the design of the Plasmodia. What I can do is if I press F1, go to Blueprints, and I go to Plasmodia. Let's see. Now what I can do is I can publish this. You see, unlock level 20. I can publish it and that will go onto the Steam factory. Now also my UFO. I can republish this. I probably need to do a good screenshot. I have got an old one published. Yeah, I've got the Fighter Mothership. So this is an old one. Not as good. Yeah, it hasn't got all the new things. But yeah, we can publish these things and work with it that way. I tend to name things as versions. Flying through the mist. Well, I want to see how this thing actually works atmospherically. I mean, look at this thing. It's fly 5% power. It's... Ooh, am I running out of power? Weapons are... Bills are off. Why is it using so much megawatts? Why is it using 14 megawatts? That's interesting.
For the lights.
No. It usually uses 1.2. Oh, I know what it is. It's because the things are busy working. The what do you call it? Those constructors. I think that's what it is. Yeah, you see, it's kind of weird. I'm getting this thing popping up saying stream offline, then it starts with the title. I'm not sure what's going on with that.
I know a bunch of streamers that have been having random issues with like the dashboard and just everything. No one knows what's causing it.
So what? So you guys have all joined Thor's Guardians.
I think so.
I haven't joined anything yet. One side promises cakes and the other side promises friendly fire.
So which one is it?
I would rather.
Yeah, friendly fire is definitely the way out.
That's a way out.
That is. Gotta get this down in the right. Ah. Alright. So now look at this. How much power? 1.93 megawatts. Turn that off. 950 kilowatts. But that's because the stuff is still working. So let's have a look. There is going to be a lot. Okay. I'll let that go. And let's head off to our little guy. And press P. Oh. And holy crap, this thing is fast. I can cover. Ooh! Oh no, it's a baby, he's getting away! He didn't get away.
Kill it.
No, actually this thing, oh! This thing is actually pretty nimble. Can I go underwater? No. Ah! So where is... I want somebody to shoot. Where are you guys?
In my base.
Waiting for my ladybug.
Building my base.
Are you near the cake thing? You are near the cake thing.
My base is pretty close to the cake thing if she's built it already.
See, 39.5 is the most anything can go to. But the question is not how, the thing is how quick you can get to 39.5. And watch this. Done. Now, I think I went the wrong way. I go the wrong way. Oh, what is that? And Mighty Roth with the host. Thank you, Mr. Mighty Roth. I have just made myself a little SV. That I am looking for the others. Oh, research outposts. I actually kill these guys. So I made myself a little SV, a little fighter thing. Do auto miners actually bind the ore in the ground? Alright, so the auto miners, you put them in the ore, but they don't actually use the ore. So they do. So in other words, if you've got a little bit left, Mighty Roth, it's going well, mate. I'm about to end my stream as well. We've been doing a lot of Imperium. I've just designed and created this little fighter ship, and I'm going to find the others so I can shoot them.
Some not so friendly fire.
No, it's a hello. The hole.
It's a hello with some bullets. I think I hear my guns shooting at you.
Oh, I think that was me. Were you?
Oh yeah, that was.
Unfortunately, this is a PvE. So I can't actually do any real damage. Where are you?
I can still hear you blasting it. Alright, where are you? There you are.
Oh, I just found that page you were flying around earlier.
There you go. Alright, so let me
You are very green.
huh?
You are extremely green. Holy
Yeah.
moly.
Go give it a fly.
Holy shit!
Unbelievable is that thing.
This is... Whoa!
That is Plasmodia.
You can go anywhere with this.
Yeah, so I mean think about it. That is gonna be a little fighter.
Look out. Shit,
You like
that
it?
thing is nuts.
You like, and look how tiny it
I
is.
want-
It's literally the
Yeah.
cockpit with everything strapped together on it. It's got more power. Secret handshake missiles.
That is ridiculous.
Okay. So, yeah. So, alright. So, what you do with the auto miners is you, after you've dug out ore in the ground, if there's a little bit of ore left, then you put the auto miner there and you fill it up with promethium fuel and stuff like that. And then it goes and it mines the ore, and depending on what type of miner you've got, I don't have any over there, depending on what type of miner you've got, then it depending on the miner you've got,
Depends on how-
it will
depends on
tell you how much, not only how fast it mines ore, but how much ore it stores. So something like the T3 will store a lot of ore. Right, the T3 will store a lot of ore. Let me actually go back to my base and I'll show you what it is. Tier 3, 1 to 3, 1,750 for tier 1. Now, I don't make auto miners until... Oh, here's a Prometheum meteorite. Who was looking for a Prometheum meteorite? I've just found one.
Probably someone who needs promethium.
At 2071 and minus 991. So whoever gets here first.
I don't need promethium right now. Someone else can have it.
Alright, so the meteorites happen. So what yeah, but the auto miner does have to be placed on an existing vein. That is correct. So what you can do is a lot of people kind of mine out most of the veins. There's only about 3 or 4% left. Then you throw in your auto miner, and that will make that vein pretty much last forever. Right? It will just sit there and will get it, and it will fill itself up. But you've got to be very careful, because if you do it on a PvP planet, somebody can come along, shoot your auto miner, and take all your ore.
That would just be rude.
I know. You know how much Zasconium I got by doing that? Somebody had an auto miner on a PvP planet. I found it, so I blew it up and took all this Zasconium. It's a PvP planet. Alright, so here's a cobalt meteorite. Alright, yeah, Mariroth, I am ending now, but Mariroth, you definitely need to try out this game. This game is good fun.
Unless you're in a PvP one.
Alright, so I'm going back to I've just got a small little base on Akua, just so I could mine enough. Ooh, who's that?
Oh, I see the Plasmodia. Yeah, I thought so.
Ah, there you go.
You crashed. Oh, I can fly upside down.
Hmm?
Yeah, terrible shot on
Look at that! Look at the holes I make in the
blueprint is
mountain.
done.
Holy shit, look at that!
Oh, cool.
Yeah, alright, come. Yeah, give this thing a try. Go on. Oh, let me just stop it. There, go give this thing a fly.
Whoa. It's very fast. Damn.
Yeah, look at that, look how he's controlling it.
Oh, it's slow at barrel rolls.
Yeah, you see, that has got
They're
so
the
much
most
power.
important.
And it's got a lot of firepower with it.
Yeah, let me check that.
Thank you.
Yeah, definitely has a lot of firepower.
Now, obviously, when you're doing this on a PV, on a, I mean, look at this. It's just a tiny little ship. Look, it just got guns. So that's all it is. It's literally just big enough for the guns. And all the engines in that are protected.
Except the real ones.
Yeah, which I mean...
But you're never gonna run away, of course.
No, and this thing is... It's really like a spearhead, isn't it? Now, I can put this up there. So what I can do is I can go into the blueprints. I can go on to Plasmodia and I can publish it. Visibility, friends, public. And there you go. Search for Plasmodia in my blueprint library and you should be able to find it on Steam. I think it's blueprints. There you go. Checking workshop blueprints. Boom. There you go. Plasmodia. It's on there. Now I could go in there and I could put on better pictures and stuff like that. But yeah, you can go there and you can download it. Some of mine are out of date. So I mean, this is my first real Alpha 16 one. Now I'm eventually going to put up this UFO, which I've updated for Alpha 16. See, I've got this whole UFO there. And inside the UFO, of course, you've got the docking area. So if up, I can go in over here and and land on the repair bay, and that will repair it.
Or what blocks it has anyway.
Yeah.
Is that tank made out of wood?
No, that's just the
Tank made out
texture.
of wood? It looks like it is.
I'm digging out and repairing the crashed moons on Akua. Nice.
There's a blueprint actually of that, of the exact thing what it would look like if it was repaired.
Why won't you open? Oops.
Although I'm pretty sure it's too big for this server.
Probably. Right, so let me go land this back.
Hang on, I've got it on my thing.
What size class is the UFO?
4.
What was the max on the server? I think it's 8 or something.
Yeah. 8. I mean, look at this. This thing can actually land.
Yeah, it's class 9.
No, the UFO. I mean, I can
No,
always
the,
change it.
MS Titan.
So look at this. Why are you not? Why are you not? Oh, I forgot to set it as private again. Here we go. This is actually kind of amazing. because oh, look at that, it landed sideways. It didn't even land forward, so you know how many of these I can fit in here.
If they dock to each other, you could stack them on top of each other.
Have a look at it. Look how many. You see, it actually lands sideways. That's how tiny this thing is. Let me close my. Oh shit. So that is how tiny it is. It is minute. It really is minute. This thing is a lot bigger. But the problem with this one is I'm going to have to update this one because it's got the thrusters aren't powerful enough anymore. Now also one thing that this thing has got, which you can't see straight off the bat, is look at the back here. It's got oxygen and cargo. That's a lot of cargo. And then it's got oxygen, so that's what most people are going to miss. And yeah, it's got a lot of redundant systems on it. So it should take a hell of a lot to kill this thing. But yeah, that is... Oops. Let me go and put this meat in the fridge. Look at my garden. Look how pretty my garden is. It's beautiful. Yeah, so I mean there's a lot more to do in this ship. All the kind of oxygen, you know, is all in sealed places, so it should yeah, if there's breaches and that. Now this area is what I'm going to do for the living space, you know, do the whole living space over here. Over here we've got our construction room. Oh, I might have got a little bit too many plasma things.
Just a little bit. At least you'll have enough ammo. Put him in the ammo boxes, load the gun, and then put more in. You should have used a decent amount then.
Okay, I just made a little bit too much. A little bit too. I took over the farm. Oh, right. Right, so what I'm going to do... you know what? It's not it's basically... I spent a lot of time in creative playing with the stuff. So it's not that, I mean, I don't make great stuff. Yeah, it's, oh, and then you've got, so downstairs, he's kind of the main, you've got kind of like a little engine room over here. Sort of where I've got the PvP thing, the warp fuel. We can go down. And you've got kind of, you know, all the engines and stuff like that. Ammo, harvesters. Now watch this. Watch it. Go in this room. Yeah, look at my heat and radiation in this room. Not a room that you walk through too often. Because it will kill all your children making ability. And then we've got this. Now this is one of the standard CVs. I didn't make this
like
myself.
My power plant room.
This is kind of a variation of a digger, but it's got a sealed cockpit inside there. And you know, you've got seats for people. For your other vehicles to get up, you've got a ramp to make it easier. You can seal that. And there we go. That is our little UFO. In fact, no, actually, I could show you something. One thing you can do, and this is I use it in space all the time, because you know, to run out all the way to the bottom to get out of that is a bit of a pain. So what we've got is on the sides here, I've got doors to get out. So, you know, so you can see inside it. So basically I'm running around the top of it. If I jump up here. Right, now I'm better close the... Oh, that was closed. I better close this, because undoubtedly somebody will try and land in there. And then they'll be stuck. But yeah, it's only size 4, but this thing maneuvers like a SV. But there we go. And this thing has gone into battle a few times and has come out. How many? Originally I had, let's have a look. Alright. RCS has got 16. I originally had 8 and was pretty maneuverable. And then since I was doing the redesign and I added on bigger engines, I added in another 8. But you can kind of see it's got some good rolls and stuff like that. That's a 70 by 70 circle, 14 kilotons, 3,460 blocks. It's not huge, but yeah, 2 miniguns, 4 cannons, 1 artillery, 2 drills, 6 pulse turrets, 4 plasma turrets, and 2 flak turrets. So it's not no, it's not 7 hours to make manufacture now. That's not overly large. But yeah, it's far from finished. Lots of stuff inside to do. But it looks good. I don't know if I could do a multiplayer thing. Well, Commander Garrison Worlds, we've currently got, if you type in ! server, those are all the multiplayer games that we are running at the moment on our server. And you're welcome to join us. It's open for all followers of the stream and that. You're welcome to join the other. Everybody's happy to help. Hassam is completely new. He's never played this before. Hot Dad 69, you've played this before, haven't you?
Yes, I have. Quite a lot.
Alright, so there you go. You've got some experienced people, you've got some new people. When you're on the PvE planets, everybody's cool. Sometimes you'll make alliances. sometimes you make alliances to go with people to go farm a restroom and stuff like that, which I did yesterday.
Never trust Talong on PvP planets.
Oh, I'll have you
Never
know.
trust along in general.
Yeah,
I'll have
that's
you
it.
know. Who was it? Aggravated damage. I picked him up from Omicron, and I took him all the way on the UFO to Atis for him to farm a restroom.
Did you leave him there?
And then you shot him.
I actually didn't. I wanted to. I was so tempted to, but I didn't. Yeah. Well, that's the whole thing, Commander Garrison. This game, I mean, you can spend a lot of time in creative solo. Building your ships and designing and trying different things and stuff like that. To make the blueprints, and then but multiplayer is definitely where the game rocks. And thank you for that follow. Multiplayer is definitely where this game rocks, and it shines. It shines in multiplayer. It just makes it. What do you guys think? Multiplayer just makes this game.
Definitely.
I haven't tried single player, so can't tell.
Yeah. Now, I kickstarted a game called Planet Nomads, which is a very similar game to this. Right, very similar, but it's single player only. And I'm a bit worried if the thing does not have an absolutely epically good single player story, or single player experience. I don't know how long I'll be able to play the game. And I backed it because it looked really good, a lot of potential and stuff like that. And of course they did say if they got enough funds they were going to go multiplayer, but they didn't, so now they're concentrating on the single player. But then you get a game like Subnautica, where single player is absolutely brilliant. So if they're able to do what Subnautica did with single player, it'll be great. If they're not able to do that, it's not going to have a long life like this game. This game, because of the multiplayer, has a long life. I mean, that is the key to a lot of these games, is multiplayer takes an average game and makes it brilliant.
And the fact that the devs are constantly updating as well really helps.
This game is actually a really good game. And the Wolfman, thank you for that host. This game is it's a good game, so with multiplayer it makes it even better. And of course, the fact that many people can ride on the same CV makes a huge difference as well. Like, it's kind of funny. I can get a few people on this thing. You go to a place, and all of a sudden, all the little SVs sort of leave the ship, and you go attack.
You should.
Somebody's controlling the main CV.
I want to get my level 72 CV, like my class size 72 CV, and fill its hangar bays with small ships full of people. The hangar bays on that thing are huge. Like, you could fit 3 or 4 of the tier 1 prefab SVs on one pad. I just want to fill that with people, land on a planet, or like get to a planet, and then just watch everything launch out of the sides.
Yeah. And Commander Garrison, that is 100% true. I mean, let me look. This is going to be scary. This is going to be actually scary. All right. It's $10 at the moment.
It's always scary when you're looking for Steam Summer Sales.
561 hours I've got in the game so far. 561 hours. So yeah, I've put in a lot of time in this game. This is actually on Steam, I think after Kerbal, my second most played game. And so it's doing well. I mean, this is just my temporary base I made. And I've just got my storage down there with a fusion reactor that will burn me if I get too close. And then you got roof. And that's kind of my buddy's. He's made some stuff. He's also gone for the really tiny little thing, but the wings. I mean, you see, he's gone. I mean, this is a cheap RCV to make. I mean, SV to make. Oh, jeez, he's got 4. So this is a really cheap ass one to make. And cheap ass is good. It means you can get it. You can get it early.
Like the ladybug.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm well over 1,000 hours in KSP. I stream it every single day. Every single day from 6 AM UTC. Alright, so what we're going to do is we are going to end the stream now. Again, we've got yesterday we were an hour late. Because normally I finish a half an hour ago. Yesterday we went over an hour. Today we are already over half an hour. And I need to get to bed and go to sleep. So yeah, definitely join us on the server. Feel free to join. If you need help, just ask. Everybody's always willing to help. The server is in Thailand, so the ping does appear to be high, but most people, I mean, look at Hot Dad, he's 154 ping. Damn, you're getting some nice. Yeah, you're getting some nice. Sub's just gone up a bit. But yeah, it's kind of like, because we're in Thailand, people tend to get higher pings, but because I'm running on my own hardware, my own server I put together, the server is extremely underutilized, so the game stuff doesn't, is like quick.
It hasn't actually been a problem to me, the high ping at all. I don't notice it in general.
Yeah, same.
And like that's so a lot of the time it's, even if you've got a low ping, if the server is on crappy hardware, it doesn't matter how low your ping is, you're still going to get a crappy experience. If you've got a higher ping and your server's on good hardware, that can actually be mitigated big time. So that's kind of one of the things with our servers is, yes, they are higher ping because they're in Thailand, but the server hardware is completely underutilized. So I mean, it can run at maximum performance, which is great. But that's it. We are ending the stream over there, and we'll be back tomorrow at 6 AM UTC for some more Kerbals, and then tomorrow night we'll see what we'll be doing. Alright, so that's it. So thanks everybody for stopping by and watching, and I will see all you guys tomorrow. Bye.